Isn't that lovely? Won't that just drive us all insane? Hey, everybody, welcome back. Whoa, let me get out of where I'm standing. Get over away from that thing. Get a little peace and quiet. We got a lot to do today. I need to mark that spot. Stay behind the yellow line. What are we smelting? We are smelting potatoes. Okay. We're smelting a lot of potatoes. We got plenty of food on us. All right. What else do we have? Oak, dirt. Seems I realized what we did wrong over here. I think I'm going to shut this off for now. That's better. That's a whole lot better. Okay. First off, that needs to go. Well, we'll find out here. Wait, is that a full-size cow? Yes, it is. Okay. Which means that doesn't work. I was hoping to save myself some time and effort, but obviously it didn't work. It didn't work down below either, so both of these magma blocks on both of these farms need to be replaced with the more traditional dispenser. I'll stick a dispenser back here and have a lava bucket. That'll take care of these problems. But we're not going to work on that right now. That's just preliminaries. What we really need, let's go upstairs and see. I don't think anything's set right now for what we want. We'll see what we would get. Ooh, yes, there it is, Silk Touch. So we need Silk Touch. The reason we need Silk Touch, what's in here? Fire Protection. Is we need to find an ice biome. And since I don't remember where things are, I expected that to hurt. I don't remember where things are on the map. And since we've had to replace this map, and now we've got that little blob. So down that way, there's a swamp. That's where we get our slime. Eventually, we may even make a slime farm. But I can't guarantee that's good space, because that's just a natural spawn. It may not be an actual slime chunk. So we need 14 levels. I know we still have a spider spawner, I think, someplace. Well, let's wander around a little right now. So what we need ice for, the whole reason we built those farms the way we did, was eventually we're going to remove both of the chests that the farms feed into. They will be replaced with packed ice and a water stream. The water stream will lead to a redstone switch so that you can dial-o-matic whatever farm product you want and it'll be delivered directly to you. I have a design that I've been working on for a while. Never really built the entire thing. And it was worked on a while back before the aquatic update. So condensing it and getting it to be efficient for pre-existing farms was a bit of a nightmare. So now that we're doing it from scratch, somewhere right outside of that village, we'll be moving those farms. We'll be moving them out around the village, wall them off so no mobs can get to them, especially creepers blowing up. And then once they're fully automated, they'll be delivering their items to a series of dispensers. The dispensers will be hooked up to that redstone circuit, and that'll be hooked up to a switch. Well, a dial. The old item frame and arrow trick will be able to hook up 8 different farms or farm items per switch. And that all feed into one central location. So as you turn the knob, the dispenser will spit out whatever particular item you chose. And it's really a simple sequential design. It's just a series of repeaters and redstone torches hooked up to a comparator, so that as the signal strength changes, each individual torch will go on in a sequential line. Let's try and get back up in this. I know way off over there is our spawn point. It was way up in that upper left-hand corner. If only there were a simple way to mark your map. That way it'd be so much easier. Well, there is, but not in this version. For example, the console version puts an arrow on your map to the last bed you slept in, so you can always head directly there on your map. This version, not so much. Of course, this version is, I believe, still technically considered a beta version. This is the Windows 10 edition, and it's only in the last several months they've really started adding a lot of the standard features, but still haven't added quite a bit of the classic PC features. Not much up here. It's getting dark. You know you're going to be coming this way. Yep. One benefit of not having a large chunk of the map sorted. You know what I don't see? A lot of ground. I'd expect to see a lot more ground. So I gotta keep an eye out for phantoms. I don't remember when the last time I slept was. We do not have arrows. There we go. Oh, look at a witch. Yeah, we're gonna go around her. Zombie, not so much worried about. And of course, this is another version that does not have the combat update, so I can spam that attack button all I want. But that does mean no shield. So that's the only... Ow! That hurt. So impolite. Didn't really even get much. I got 2 bones. Least you could have done is toss me an extra bow. Let's keep making our way. We'll make a nice big circle. Keep an eye out for anything useful. Any additional iron that might be nice. I think that water's up above. There's some skellies too. That could have been really dangerous. There's some iron. You sound so close. And that's why. Oh, we found that skelly. Ah, that's what I was trying to avoid. And there's another one shooting at me. But from where? There's the skelly that's shooting at us. It's gotta be down by the water. It sounds like an awful lot of moving around. I realized as soon as I placed that I was putting it on gravel. And then as soon as I did, it was going to update. That could have been very, very fatal. Alright, now we're facing in the wrong direction. We need to go this way. Of course we do. I think I didn't see you in the dark there. Here are no skellies again. I wonder if they're just up on the surface burning in the morning sun. Bit of a drop. If only we had an elytra right now. Make things so much easier. Now we're going in the right direction. So what we're going to need for this whole project, we're going to need about a stack of packed ice, a whole lot of iron, because we're going to need multiples of 8 hoppers, 8 feeding into the dispensers, 8 feeding into the water streams, and then 8 feeding I'd be able to do it with 16, but it's probably going to take about 24, 25. Which means that's 125 iron just in hoppers. Plus the 2.5 stacks of blocks that we need for a beacon. Which I'd really like to get started on, but I suspect that's going to be a while and quite a bit of off-camera grinding. Because let's face it, nobody likes branch mining. Branch mining has to be one of the most boring things to watch. See if we can find our way through this forest. Once we get around this cliff, we should be able to turn back to the east and head back towards our village. That way, at least we can say we got something accomplished. We got a little bit of iron. and cleaned up another little portion of the map. Again, for the, third time? It's like our village, yep. See, I was ready just in case that one was going to give, but it didn't look like it was in the kind of a position where you know it's probably solid. There's some iron. Every little bit helps. When you need 200 and something blocks of iron for the beacon. No. Let's see, there's 64. Excuse you. There's 64 to a stack. 2 stacks would be 128. And then another 36. So about 160. Plus the 160 blocks of iron. Plus the 160 iron ingots for all of the hoppers we need for this project. Do we have any? Yes, we do have dirt on us. All right. So we're going to do what we did before we built the farm, so you can get an idea. There'll be an item frame with an arrow connected to a capacitor to a sequential redstone circuit. That'll go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And then there'll be repeaters, torches, repeaters, torches. So then it'll be a switch. In front of these torches will be dispensers, and then in front of them will be packed ice and a water stream. So when you turn this dial, it'll activate these repeaters in sequence, which will activate this redstone torch. There'll be one down there, one up here, so it'll basically be an inverted torch. So one will be on, one will be off. As the power switches, one of these will come on. It'll activate the dispenser in front of it, which will spit out whatever item it has. It'll follow the stream down and around to a chest that'll be over here right next to the original switch. So you turn this dial, say I want steak. You turn the dial to steak. It'll activate the torch for steaks. That'll kick out the dispenser with the steaks. The steaks will flow down and around and come out in a chest right here. Now that's this end. Above all of these dispensers will be more hoppers that'll lead up to another ice row. The packed ice up here will lead to all the farms. So the farms will be automated. Everything will be fed from those farms down this stream and down through the hoppers into the appropriate dispensers. That way the dispensers will always be full of whatever particular item it gets as the farms develop those items. And if it needs to be cooked, part of this whole line will be hopper, smelter, hopper, dispenser. So it'll feed into this smelter. If it needs to be cooked, it'll be cooked. If not, it'll just fall straight through. and then go down into its appropriate dropper. That way, if it needs to be cooked, it'll be cooked. If not, it'll just go straight through. And then the dispensers will hold all the items from the farms until somebody comes around and flips the switch. I don't need that drip. I'll keep the flour. But that's the plan, at least for that build. And so I believe I'm going to level the last little bits of this out here. And I'll put the farms out here. Then from there, a water stream will probably flow back behind these buildings, maybe under the building. And probably one of these buildings, say like this one, this wall will have a switch on it. There'll be a chest here, and those items will feed into this chest as they come out of the stream. So that's the plan for our big old build. We'll, of course, have to move the wheat farm out there as well. Actually, we can't move the wheat farm out there for this, because wheat needs to be crafted, not cooked. Right. This is not the right village. There's my big mountain, so my village is out there somewhere. Did I know that was here? I think I might have accidentally run into that at some point. I will take the egg, though. That looks more like my village. Or is that just an optical illusion? I believe that's an optical illusion. But that looks like one of my lights. No, that's a skeleton. And that's a ground. Or two. Or three. Really? How? You just wait, Mr. Skelly. As soon as I finish harvesting all this sugar cane, I'm coming for you. So you were decent enough to drop a bow. Now the question is, what can we drop? Suppose we could drop this. Wow, that bow's not even worth picking up. Keep the string. There's our village. At least I'm hoping that's our village. Yeah, it looks like it's got a wall. Ow. Took that one a little too quick, and I need to eat. Yep, there's the wall. Okay. There we go. Not quite sure. Oh, probably because I was building those farms. So I'm not quite sure why I've got magma blocks still in my inventory. I think the rest of my bones are up. So we'll have to go back up. That's the other thing. We need to do a little bit more smelting. This thing's still down. Got plenty in there. I think I'm going to toss this egg down in the machine, just so it's out of the way. There we go. Alright, what else do we have to drop off? Thanks. Our inventory is way too full for what little we have. Alright. Shut that. We are going to sleep the night away to get those phantoms off of our lovely tail. That's a little better. And we'll sort through the rest of this. Now we have a plan. We know what we want. We need a lot of iron to do it. But that is going to have to wait. So we will start digging up the ground and digging, making up words as we go here. Digging down and getting more iron and hopefully some more diamonds. But until then, I am done for the day, and we are out of here. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Or maybe we won't.